Here with Duck Territory, I'm Eric Check. This is Keeler McJunkin, recapping the first day, media day for Oregon to start fall camp. And the big news this morning was the absence of Thomas Tyner. Announcements have recently come out that Tyner will be missing the season after having shoulder surgery. And then this morning it was announced that Tyner was not on the fall camp roster, and there's been plenty of speculation as to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that this is just coming out now, and the day that fall camp starts, he's not on the roster. We're wondering if maybe there's something behind the scenes going on that we don't know about.
Yeah. Plenty of speculation. Some people are saying transfer, sit out this season and be able to play elsewhere.
Or maybe he doesn't want to play football.
Or maybe that he's
anymore.
retiring. Yeah, so there's plenty of speculation. Helfrich did say that he'll be out for fall camp, but they will reevaluate after that. So I think it was kind of a dodge, but I guess he was just trying to provide as much information as possible.
Yeah, it seemed like something that he tried to get information out there without saying things that he shouldn't talk about.
Yeah. And there's also been plenty of speculation as to who's going to fill the void for Tyner, who's going to kind of soak up those carries in the second string spot. Tony Brooks-James has been a guy whose name has been bounced around a lot this spring. Kenai Benoit as well. Then there's always the plethora of young talent with Merritt, Taj Griffin, Ty Griffin, even Malik Levitt. So there's plenty of work to be done.
Yeah, I talked with Tony Brooks-James, and he's ready to go. Excited about the season, and he thinks he's ready to contribute right now.
Yeah. And then switching to defense, I spoke with Ken Kamatule earlier today, and 6'7", 295 pounds, looks all of that. He said after the spring game and still today that he wants to try to put on another 15 or so pounds and hit the 310 mark before the season starts. And he said that'll get a lot easier with camp starting up and being able to eat more food and just work out more. So keeping an eye out for him, obviously. High expectations for him being a five-star coming in. A lot of depth at the defensive end position. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, he does not look like a true freshman at all. So he looks something like an upperclassman or someone who's been here for a couple of years.
Yeah, and we talked a lot about the secondary. Talk about kind of what's going on with that.
Secondary, we spoke with Cisse today and Reggie Daniels.
Yep.
Those two guys have taken a leadership role, kind of taking those younger freshmen under their wings, and they expect a lot of them. And Cisse specifically mentioned that they are deep right now. They have a lot of guys who can play, and they're excited to get the season going. That they're going to contribute right away.
Yeah. And another name that's been kind of batted around at every position really is Charles Nelson, the sophomore. I spoke with Charles just a few moments ago, and he was saying that although he's listed as a DB on the roster, the work he's done so far this summer has been almost exclusively with wide receivers. When I asked him about how the Tyner situation would affect where he would play on the field, he said he wasn't really the guy to be affected by it. He said that Byron Marshall would be the guy that will kind of take the brunt of that. Nelson, would be looking to start at slot if Marshall were to move back to running back, which is one theory with Tyner. But Nelson said that he'll play wherever he's asked to. He said the coaches won't make him do anything he doesn't want to do, but he feels most comfortable on offense at the moment just because he's had the experience of last season as well as high school. He's had some experience playing safety in high school back in Florida, but playing corner will be an adjustment he'll have to make. And also he said learning the defensive playbook will be a challenge.
Another update that was given today is they said Darren Harrington is not available for media at this time.
Yeah.
They didn't give any timetable of how long necessarily that was going to be. They just said at this time he's not available for interviews.
Yeah, and Helfrich hinted at the 6-game suspension, so Oregon could be missing Devin Allen and Darren Carrington to start the season, but that opens up slots for guys like Kirk Merritt or a guy like Jalen Brown, guys to kind of come in that otherwise might not have had a chance to play right away and come in and try to assert themselves.
Yeah, when Devin Allen spoke too, he sounded like he was trying to get out there as soon as possible. So he didn't really give any timetable on that, but it looks like he's getting pretty close to being out there. So.
Yeah, well, that'll wrap it up for today. We'll have updates going on throughout the week. We've got the first day will be shells, helmets and shorts, pads, short pads for the next couple of days. The first day of full pads will be on Friday, so we'll do that. So I'm Eric Check, Keeler McJunkin. That's all for now.